Requiem.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sho, back with another video, and today we're gonna be looking at a Naruto game for PSP. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Naruto games for PSP, they really had some gems. Like, they really had some good actual games. Now, what I did not know for Naruto, right? This was actually news to me when I was actually like finding out PSP games for Naruto, is that PSP went a long way. Naruto is a very old series, and sometimes I seem to forget that, but I did not know they actually made a PSP game that went all the way to like the paint art, which if you're thinking about the combination of Naruto, that's a long way to go. That's like going all the way from the original Naruto to the paint art, which is pretty much like the turning point or the climax of like the Naruto story as is. And a lot of people would kind of disagree whether the war was like the climax of Naruto or whether it fell off after the paint art. But to be honest, paint art is a really big deal. And the reason why I bring this up is because PSP is a very, very old system. So the fact that they would actually have a game that's all the way to the paint art is actually crazy to me. So let's actually check it out. Ultimate Ninja Impact is probably not the game I'm talking about. The game I'm talking about is a Heroes game. But I want to talk about this game in particular today, because I think this game is actually really an underrated gem. The thing about PSP emulation is that the people that made like the emulator is so good at the emulator, it basically runs on pretty much anything at this point. So right now you see me playing on Series S. I searched for a long time on how to play like ROMs and stuff in like decent quality. I never really could afford gaming PCs and stuff like that, stuff that would really run these games at the quality they need to be ran. But with the Series S, it's possible.
Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Impact.
All right, we in this now. Let's see what's going on. We'll click new game, man, 'cause we haven't played this. Let's see, man. We're gonna be Sho, because why not? Name is Sho. Oh man, I do not know how to start or finish any of this. They're trying to Sho 9. Alright, let's see. The alternate role, basically, from what it looks like, I believe this game in particular goes all the way to Pain too. Or I think it goes beyond Pain, if I'm not mistaken. Which is even crazier. Because if I remember correctly, I think I seen somebody like doing the battle between Danzo and Sasuke. So this game, I think, goes even farther. This is, oh, that's really cool. But extra missions is something I feel like a lot of games need. Like a lot of games, they come with like a main story mode and that's it. You know, they don't come with a lot of extras.
Battle was fought.
Okay.
Friendships were tested. Passions flared. Loyalties were invoked.
Oh, okay. This is the battle between Naruto and Sasuke.
In the end, it came to blows.
This basically, this game starts off with Naruto coming back.
Close friends
Which
drifted apart.
I think is most of the Naruto
abyss.
games in PSP era. PSP really had it, bro. Like playing this on a large TV, it feels like a different Naruto game that I've never played.
To the last, staying true to
Watch
his
this video get
ninja
blocked
way,
for showing like 1 second of
he reached
Naruto.
out to his
I've had it happen
friend.
before. It's crazy.
Together with his master, he began his journey of training.
3 years away from home. Alright, Naruto's back, so we got the cutscene type thing in there.
Hello, Lee. You haven't changed a bit.
This is such a, like, you don't understand how big this moment was if you weren't like watching Naruto around that age. Like when Naruto came back on Disney of all places, when he came back on Disney and Naruto was older, just before I even got into manga or anything like that. So
What's with you and your ramen? Listen, now that we're back, the first thing we should do is visit Tsunade.
Ah, Naruto? Huh?
good old Sakura, man. Everybody claims she's useless, but she's important.
I knew it! It is you! Sakura?
Nice to see you again, Naruto.
This must be the mission against Kakashi. Yeah. It's the battle Kakashi for the bells. It should be interesting. This game actually has pretty decent gameplay too, from what I've seen.
Well, we don't want anyone getting in the way.
Huh?
What you about to do?
What do you...
Well, if we fought in the village, don't you think it might cause a
Oh,
commotion?
she wants to fight me.
We fought? You're crazy! I'm not gonna fight you!
I don't think they actually had a fighting scene, if I'm not mistaken. Was that in the original Naruto? This might be new. I really mean Naruto Uzumaki level 1. Sasuke sending the
Mission
silhouette.
stop. It's been a while since you've...
Try and keep it simple.
Been a while
Don't
since
worry,
check out the
I'll
controls.
explain one thing at a time, slowly, so even you can understand.
Jiraiya be roasting, bro.
Gotcha! Gotcha!
Can't say I'm too like an audio. Like I said,
I see.
PSP game.
Use the X
Gotta give it
button
some
to
credit
jump.
for that. And that might just be my setup. If I remember correctly, this game was like a Dynasty Warriors beat 'em up Naruto style game, which is crazy to think about. I don't know why we didn't necessarily get that sequel.
So a lot depends on how you.
So I'm just learning out how to do all the different moves and such. I've mastered an action, okay.
Gotta remember to keep track of my position and my friends.
Yeah, I'm just really running around right now. No combat. Okay, you charge chakra with triangle. Most of these is kind of self-explanatory. And very based off of the Storm engine. The controls feel just like Storm. Even the little special dash right here is triangle X, like in the original Storm. Charging up your chakra, all of that.
Alright, with the circle button I can beat an army.
Oh, it's the circle button.
Shadow Plum Jutsu! Shadow Plum Jutsu! Gotcha!
Okay, I like how you do the little different combos for 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't know what they want me to do.
Gotcha!
1, 2. Yeah, I don't know what they want me to do here. Even the ultimate for how do you do the actual move, ultimate move is the same as Storm. They said this game is based off Storm heavily. Sengon combo, okay, that's interesting. Nice little tutorial. And they made a secret technique. Okay, on me. Does it do it on something?
Don't panic. These are the ninjas Tsunade recruited.
Ultimate Jutsu. Let's go. Off the rip. That's crazy, because that looks absolutely crazy with like.
Now's your chance to show them the results of your training. Go get them, Naruto.
Take a good look.
So now they just recruited a whole bunch of like Leaf Jonin, Chunin to come get Naruto, and they all look the same. This is crazy. All right, I'll go along.
Let's see the results of your training.
I just literally just stabbed someone. That was awesome. We don't read around here. Okay, this is a big one. Let's see if I can hit the whole group. Oh, Dama was saying on that.
Is this the kind of welcome home I get?
This really was Dynasty Warriors, which means that if Naruto ever does the game again, I think it could do well, bro. Like a Dynasty Warriors Naruto.
Go easy on you, even if you are Jiraiya.
Like, bro, I don't even know you. Like, I legit don't even know any of these clone Jonin. This is like the clone army. This one got a katana though, that's cool. Oh, I ain't got no ultimate. I do got ultimate. Well, the game I played today, the game in question was Naruto Ninja Ultimate Ninja Impact. You know, I had seen this game a while ago. You know, it actually came out October around, 2011. So a good 10 some years ago. The game is really old, but what you don't know, it was made by the great CyberConnect 2. Actually, you probably do know. In the video, I referenced a lot of Storm and how it felt like Storm, and how like the game just was basically the controls of Storm. That's actually why. If you don't know CyberConnect 2, they're mainly famous for making the Storm games. They also made Demon Slayer, which was immediately compared to Storm. Storm is their biggest achievement, and like they will never live it down. It would always be a part of their history, and whatever game they make will be always compared to Storm. But CyberConnect 2 has made great games. I mean, they made Kakarot, they made a lot of different games. And the series in general, any game that's made by like CyberConnect 2, you know you're finna have a really great game. Now, doing a little research, obviously the game was inspired a little bit by Dynasty Warriors. As you can tell, the gameplay is very Dynasty Warriors like. It actually went from the start of Shippuden, like you saw in the video, all the way to the 5 Kage Summit, which is honestly, in my opinion, a really weird place to stop, you know, because it's the part, to me, right before all the action. You know, the other game stopped at like Pain, and Pain was like the big boss. I did not know that the Naruto PSP games had gotten this far, but granted, Naruto has been going on for about 20-some years, so it's not that hard to believe. And as if you couldn't tell with the going to the 5 Kage Summit part, this game was the last in the line of the great Naruto PSP games. There are a lot of Naruto PSP games. I feel like a lot of them are really good. Ultimate Ninja Heroes was kind of like the swan song I never got. You know, going back and playing the original Ultimate Ninja series, and I think 3 was my favorite. That was the one that had like the little fake crystal battle. I remember playing that game and just like really loving that game. I remember loving that game. Like, I actually had love for that game. And you know, they continued that with the PSP. Never knew it until I got older and realized that they actually had PSP games that furthered the story from those old games. Like, those Ultimate Ninja games ended at 5, I think, on the consoles, the main consoles, and it went on to like Ultimate Ninja Heroes, which eventually ended up going all the way to Paint, which is crazy considering back then, me playing with a lot of friends and stuff, we did not realize that the games went on that long. Like I said earlier, Ultimate Impact, I'm just joking, it's the Naruto Impact. This is the last game for the PSP console, so this is the game that basically, like, when the PSP was pretty much done, its life cycle was done, they were done making Naruto games, this was where they stopped. This is actually before the Vita, which is crazy because the Vita really didn't get a Naruto game. I don't think they got a Naruto game at all, and that's something that contributes to the downfall of like the Vita in itself. There was a lot of issues surrounding the Vita because of PSP. I'm not gonna really get into a whole tangent. I'm gonna talk about this game for a second. This game is clearly inspired by Dynasty Warriors, but I think they really did what they could considering it was a PSP game. I would have loved to see this game as like a console game. This is something that I never really understood. Games like these are the games that don't get remastered. I mean, Storm in itself looks really good on PS3. I think Storm is a pretty good looking game, and there really is no need to bring them to like PS4, remaster them or whatever. You just play them. Wherever you play them at, you just play them. Games like these need a remaster. And it's possible, considering that, you know, games like Crisis Core, like those games are just now getting like console versions, so it's interesting to see that. I definitely feel like these games could be more than just console games. The Skya came on the console and really wrecked some stuff. I honestly feel like these are the games you need to be remastering. But PlayStation in general doesn't really like anime games as much, in my opinion. Like, for instance, Xbox hates anime games. And let me get this straight. No, like PlayStation loves anime games. I'm talking about old anime games. They like to just continue with the ones that just don't have any fun value, the ones that are kind of boring. But Xbox absolutely hates anime games because any of the backwards compatibility don't let you play any of these games. Like, I have to have a whole different Xbox beside my Series S just to play the Broken Bond game for Naruto, which is probably one of the best Naruto games of all time. But people didn't really get to play it because it's not available unless you have the disc. Like, you can't go buy the actual copy, the digital copy online. I don't think there's really no digital Dragon Ball Z or Naruto game that you can actually buy. That's an old game. That's a game from a previous gen. You can't actually buy them, which is sick. It's really sick. I mean, I would have loved to play games like Burst Limit and, you know, so just games of that nature, man. That would have been amazing. But as you see, there's really no games on Xbox that you can go back and play. So I am running this off an Xbox though. This is an emulated setup. Really quick to do if you guys are thinking about getting a Series S. It's something really cool you can do. I'll be playing PS2 games, Wii games, GameCube games, all you name it. Pretty much playing everything, and it's been really an enjoyable experience. With that being said, guys, I think I'm gonna end the video here. Let me know how you felt about the game if you've never seen it before. I know it kind of took me by surprise because it was actually a really good game. I felt like it was a really good game. It's just at that time I didn't really have this on PSP. I don't think I had no Naruto game on PSP, and I own the PSP and I loved the PSP. I didn't play no anime game on the actual PSP. I think on PS Vita I actually did play like Battle of the Gods, Battle Z or whatever, but other than that, no game. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I'll see you guys next video.